system. Should we? I know people be like, we can't save this system. I think we can save people from this wicked system, but we can't save people from system. Like even like with the police officers. I feel like police officers are so. I'm just so man. I'm so indifferent about this. Like they're good, but they're not good. Like hey, he a good dude, but when he get in that system, it's gonna mess him up.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. The question isn't like, can we change the system? I believe the question is, do we really want the system to change? And
Right.
if the system really was changed, will we accept it? I was praying the other day, and God was like, if white people humble themselves and apologize to y'all, would you be happy? And in my heart, I was like, no, because I have so much anger built up. That's kind of how we are right now. Like, even if things did change, I feel like we would still question it in a way. And it wouldn't just be something that we readily accepted. It would be more so like, y'all owe us that change, so y'all better change. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we do gotta. Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like the system honestly can change.
Right. For me, I feel like it. I feel like it can, but it can't. I don't know. I feel like we can't save the devil system. At some point because every wicked system is ran by a wicked master, and that master is the devil himself. So I feel like I can't save the devil system, but I guess we can save people from that system and take them
Right.
out of it.
Or you can view it like, okay, it's somebody wicked running this system, but we proclaim the name of Jesus and we have somebody that we walk with that already has the victory. So how about we attack it? Like, we let the enemy attack us all the time.
Right.
And we just be sitting there as victims. He's scared of us.
True.
We got more power than him. And we
Yeah.
just be falling back. Like, I'm like, no.
Can you talk a little bit more on it? Like, just elaborate a little bit more on it. Because I feel like you finna just say something good and you just like held yourself back.
I just feel like it's not even that I feel like it's the truth. The spirit that lives on the inside of us is greater than the spirit in the world. The enemy is a being and he's also a spirit. And he doesn't have any authority or power over us. We literally have power in our tongue, power in our voice, and power in the fact that we are children of God to overcome him. We literally can step on his neck and be like, no, sir, fall down. We have the power to tell the enemy to go back to hell. We just don't exercise it.
Right.
And I don't know why, because I feel like he made us have fear or made us be scared that if we come for him, he'll attack us back. But if we go after the enemy, do we really feel like God's going to be like, okay, you out there by yourself? No. This is what we called to do. I feel like we wimp.
Feel like, oh, wimp, coward. And I know the Bible talk about the cowardly. Don't be cowards. Like, we can't be cowards, man.
Like, I feel like God calls us his sheep, and so we act so fragile and gentile, but we're also called to be warriors.
Right.
Like, we're also called to be an army. Like, we're also called to be the church that no form of hell or darkness could come against it. So why do we be so scared about stuff? Like, we fighting a spiritual war, but we got all the tools to win.
Right. But oh man, you said something good. Why we so scared of stuff? And I feel like we still seeing fear a little bit because people like, man, these protests ain't gonna do nothing. Like the votes ain't gonna do nothing. Like I'm not even gonna go vote, even though you see voter suppression in our communities. That's a whole nother topic. But like people like, man, I'm not seeing no improvement, and so they get a little fearful and they run away from the issues.
We are very impatient.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this thing. What was that boycott? The bus boycott. I don't know the official name.
The Montgomery
that
boy.
lasted for like, yeah, that lasted for like over a year, right? They did that for a year plus.
Yeah.
We be out here protesting for a month or 2 months, and we be like, ain't no change. We done.
Yeah.
Like, we just got to grow up. That's
right.
just what it is.
Because this like the first mass movement. I'm sorry, my fault. Would you say like this like the first mass movement of our generation? I know we've been battling for 400 plus years, but that was our ancestors. But like in our generation, like this is the first mass movement. Like people just got sick because you see the whole world doing it. I know people been protesting, but like the whole world, like you never seen this before.
This is literally history, and the momentum cannot stop. Like while we have their attention, we got to keep going. And even when you don't have their attention, we supposed to keep knocking. Like, y'all thought we was done? No. Because think about it. The majority race pushes what they want on us all the time. It's in commercials. It's in the media. It's in the news. Do they ever let up? No. So why do we let up?
Right, we let up. Oh my goodness, that good. Yeah, we do let up. A couple weeks in, we be like, oh, they ain't gonna work out. These folks protesting for no reason. Just go
We
home.
protesting for no reason. It ain't no point in us voting. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think all
Yes.
those things can. Yeah, I think all those. Man, that's so important. Like these protests are important, especially I feel like in Mississippi, and because it's just real important in Little Mississippi.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Mississippi is about to continue to take a stand against racial injustice and oppression. And we're about to take a stand for racial reconciliation. And Tate Reeves is not going to have a choice but to make action.
Right.
Because we going to get on his nerves so bad that it's best for him to make a move. Just like when it was time to remove the Confederate flag, all them folks protested against it. And so he didn't make a move. Now you got people protesting that you need to make a move. So you don't have a choice but to. When I tell you, I know for myself and the team that I'm working with, like we knocking on his door like, oh, you thought we was gone?
Yeah.
We back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad that they taking down these flags. All these different leagues taking down the Confederate flag, and I'm so glad people tearing down these statues of these slave owners, like in front of buildings, with the Confederate flag around them. Like this what we built on, and this what we glorify in America. You know, racism.
That's the right word, glorify.
Like we glorify racism.
People get fire hot when you try to come against what they glorify.
Right. But that's what that's what you got to do. Like you said, attack the enemy, because that's the enemy right there, man. That's that devil right there, that racism. Because you see, I mean, they're making statues literally like, come on now. Like statues, because I always just see these statues be like, man, why do they have these statues up? Like, what did he really do? Christopher Columbus, you got a statue of, what did he, come on. And even though we know he didn't see, the school system so messed up. They teach us so wrong that he found America. Stuff like that.
Even when we was in school though, in my mind I'm like, wait, so how he founded a new country when there was already people there?
Right. It's like going into a church with people there like, oh, I found this church. Y'all, come on.
This is my church. Come on, all my people. Let's bring all our diseases and all that type of stuff to them.
Right, and take them out their church. Now it's mine. You know what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna have a statue for him. That's we got America we gotta break that cycle, man. Cause because if we don't, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna really get worse.
It is. But you know what? It's like, of course, we coming from the Christian standpoint. It is definitely gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. And when I say before it gets better, better is when Jesus comes back.
Right.
Better is us in glory in heaven with God.
Right.
So we are going to see more persecution. We are going to see more things coming against not just black people, but the church as a whole. But again, this is like training. I feel like God is training us.
Right.
Like, okay, I need y'all to stand up and step up. Are y'all going to be wimps? Y'all going to let the enemy take over y'all, or y'all going to fight for the kingdom? Like, this is why we can't be quiet.
Oh yeah, we definitely can't be quiet right now. It's the wrong time to be quiet. Like you said earlier, everything had to come to an end, to a hold. And like it was like a full, like I don't know if it was a divine shift or whatever. Like, I hate to say this, like this happened at the right time, which is sad. I mean, you don't want nobody to get lynched in the middle of the street, but like, just imagine this happened last year. Like, come on, I don't think we would have saw what we see today.
Like, we literally have to look at all these signs: COVID-19, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, and then we got all this other stuff going on in the world. So everything is just like in our face, hitting us back to back. Like, if we choose not to pay attention to the signs, then we just ignorant.